be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Reined in. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Second. Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So we got him looking there. Elvis Andrus becomes out number 2 this inning. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's a pop-up now. Number 15 over to his left. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Thankfully he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic of course for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box, Willy Adames. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Batting fifth.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So striding forward now, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Santana can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. And he fouls this one off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Fouled off. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Ji-Man Choi. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Choi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Calhoun facing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Pulled toward right center field. Santana on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
High and deep to right center. Santana ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Please. Now pitching.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Into the box, Willy Adames, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Line to the right side. Mazara is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Here's Rougned Odor now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. This is line to left. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
In now, Elvis Andrus. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here it comes now to Andrus. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Back in standing. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Leading off for
Good
Tampa
stuff,
Bay,
Heidi. Thanks.
the second baseman, G-Man.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Andrus. Throw gets him 2 down. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Left side. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 10-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding into the box, number 15. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off. Full count still. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Aguilar is there. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 10 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Up next for the Rays, Willy Adames. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he's out of 3rd. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Matt Duffy. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they're still in front 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Forsythe, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Logan Forsythe is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Meadows ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
At the plate, Jeff Mathis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And that misses ball one. Odor stands at third with one gone in the inning. Now it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, no balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adames is there and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Meadows.
Line towards center field. Santana patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope, foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Mike Zunino will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So we'll go at least 1 at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Lazaro looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Up next for Tampa
Into the
Bay,
box, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. High in the air out to center field. Santana moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rays are out in front, 12-1. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Now batting, number 15.
Now at the plate, number 15. A couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Meadows is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Luke Farrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
60, Luke Farrell.
Stepping into the box, Willy Adames. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ji-Man Choi will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you've said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
That's popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-1. Stepping in, Danny Santana. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Oliver Gray comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
47, Oliver Gray.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Rougned Odor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he fouls this one off. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jeff Mathis is on deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number
Anytime
2.
a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. This is line to left. Calhoun is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazara, and he makes the catch in the corner. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball
now
from the manager.
The Rays, number 70.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Now
standing in, Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham moves over, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Striding forward now is the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Into the box fielder. Now, Kevin Kiermaier. High in the air out to center field. Santana moves over. He's got it run away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Popped him up. Forsythe moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Making his way to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays are out in front, 14-1. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, starting things for his side in the 9th.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Blake Snell, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Popped straight up. Choi has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
ready once again, number 15. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive for me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and one. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1 the final tally here. The Rays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Charlie Morton earns the victory on the mound. Number 70 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.